High school is supposed to be the best time of your life. For me, it was a war zone, and Logan Pierce was the enemy general. Every day was a new tactic, tripping me in the hallway, stealing my lunch, or calling me Bug Eyes in front of everyone because of my glasses. I was the nerd. He was the king of the football team. You know the story. But this isn't just a story about bullying. It's a story about revenge, the slow, sweet kind that takes years to age like fine wine, or a cold, bitter whiskey. After graduation, Logan went off to a small college on a football scholarship. I went to MIT and didn't look back. While he posted photos of keg stands and cheerleaders, I buried myself in coding, algorithms, and AI. By 28, I was a millionaire tech entrepreneur. By 32, I was running a startup that got bought for $60 million. And by 35, I became CTO at one of the fastest growing tech firms in New York. That's when it happened. HR sent me a list of potential hires for the mid-level software management role. One name jumped out like a ghost from the past. Logan Pierce. At first, I laughed. It couldn't be that Logan, could it? I opened the resume. No degree. A bunch of short-term jobs. Some online coding bootcamp certification. No real accomplishments. Yet here he was, applying for a job in my company. I called let's schedule him for an interview, I said. Really? Definitely. I'd like to sit in personally. When Logan walked into the interview room, I watched the recognition slowly wash over his face. He tried to hide it, to stay professional, but I saw it. The flicker of panic. The sudden awareness that roles had reversed. Logan Pierce, I said, smiling and extending my hand. I don't believe we've met before. He blinked. I think we went to high school together. I laughed lightly. Small world. I let him stumble through the interview, watching him struggle to explain why he was the right fit. He hadn't changed much. Same overconfidence. Same charm over substance attitude. But he needed this job, that much was clear. And I was going to give it to him. That's right. I hired him. For 6 months, I made him the golden boy. Gave him praise. Let him run small projects. Made him feel valued. Then came the project. It was an internal software tool with a lot of moving parts. I gave Logan full control, with high visibility. I told him executives were watching closely. He worked night and day. Poured everything into it. But here's the thing, the requirements I gave him. They were wrong. The data I gave him. Corrupted. The deadlines. Intentionally impossible. The project failed. Spectacularly. In the post-mortem meeting, I said what everyone was thinking. Unfortunately, this kind of mismanagement hurts the whole team. And someone has to be held accountable. Logan's face turned pale. 2 hours later, HR walked him out. But the story doesn't end there. A week after he was fired, I got an email from him. No subject line. Just one sentence. You waited all these years just for that. I hit reply. No, that was just the setup. 3 months later, I started a scholarship fund, the Logan Pierce Resilience Award. It's for kids who are bullied in school but push through and go on to achieve in STEM. His name is now permanently attached to something that stands against everything he used to be. People say revenge is a dish best served cold. I disagree. Revenge is best served slowly. With a smile. And receipts. And me. I've still got all the notes from high school. All the taunts he posted online. The photos. The messages. Every piece of proof that no matter how much people like Logan try to bury who they really are. Some of us never forget.